Hi Leos, welcome to your January 2021 reading. I'm Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega, for those of you who would like to follow me on Facebook or message me there, or you can email me in the information down below or in my About section. Leos, this is a general message and it will not resonate for everyone, but take what does resonate and leave the rest. I'm doing things a little bit differently with the monthly readings. I do a 4-week projection. Then I ask for 3 cards to really hone in on what the major themes are for the month for you. And I am really beginning this reading with the time frame kind of the end of December going into the first week of January. And I realize that, we're kind of headed up on a new week as it is, but recognize that time's kind of a continuum, especially when it comes to these messages, which brings me to my next point. You'll see this when you're meant to. So, Leos, I hope you all are doing well. I'm very grateful you are here. Thank you for all your love and support. Please, if you're new, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Ring that bell for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leo, you're starting, let me come back this up so you can see a little bit better. You're starting the month with your challenge being the 2 of Pentacles energy. And I will, of course, show you all of these as the cards kind of come out here. And review them, of course, especially week by week. Bear with me as they come out for you, Leo. Second card out is your 2 of Wands energy. That's your advice for week 1. Potential outcomes, your Ace of Wands. Looking good so far, Leo. Next week, you have the Knight of Wands energy, the King of Pentacles, and what we got in reverse? In reverse, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So a little bit of a change, a little bit of challenges that week. Trying to stay focused on your finance. We then have the King of Wands for week 3. For your challenge, your advice is the 3 of Cups. What else does Leo need to know, please? And your, thank you, potential outcome being the Death card. So some sort of transformation that week, Leo. We then have the Page of Swords. Okay. 8 of Swords. One more. See who we got. The 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Leo. Yeah, 8 of Wands energy. I actually kind of anticipated this card being on the bottom too, Leo, because the change is definitely there. It's simply stating that it's going to be a little bit faster than you realized it would be. So let's get into this here, Leo. I'm going to adjust this a little bit more, hopefully, so you can get a better view of things as I break all this down to you. Okay, so first challenge headed into the month of January has been finding the balance in things. You know that there's some sort of complication perhaps here that may arise. Perhaps it's pertaining to your finance of sorts, or something somehow that you have to really make a decision on as to where you're going to spend your energy as much as your money was looking at the beginning of January here. Now, when you see the problem coming, it's a good thing, because then it doesn't catch you as much off guard. However, what you're balancing here is your finance, your home life, your energy, your resources, as it were, perhaps, and your time, like kind of how to spend your time in a more economic fashion, or where your abundance is, Leo. That's your challenge. Your second card out, Leo, for the advice for the month, or excuse me, for that week in particular. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit more, hopefully get you out of the sunshine. Even though Leos love the sunshine. They love the sunlight. Anyways, so your advice is looking more like the 2 of Wands energy. Now, 2 of Wands is where you're gathering your resources because you're anticipating some sort of change. You're anticipating some sort of movement, some sort of action. And with that, you're kind of surveying things. She's holding a a globe there, or a world kind of energy, which is representing a domain. What's your domain, Leo, is really what this is indicating. And when on one hand you've got this staff that says, okay, here's what I know I can access, or what I'm trying to access in order to move this forward. But it's kind of like plan B is over here hanging on the wall. That's your backup plan. That's your resources. So you may be at this point at the beginning of the month, Leo, where it looks like it may be in relation to employment situation, or some sort of financial situation, as it were, or perhaps you pursuing your dreams, pursuing things you're passionate about, because you do have this Ace of Wands energy next. But either way, you're looking at what it takes to get you there. What do you need to tap into? What do you need for resources in order to make it happen? Brings me to, your third card here. It is the potential outcome for the week. So here it is, the divine gift, Leo. This is saying, go ahead, go for that dream. Here's the card of entrepreneurship. Here's the card of following your passions. And it's a little divine nudge saying it's okay. I'm here to help you out along the way. It speaks of your creative energy, your sexual passions. If this was a new relationship, this is like the heads up to go for it kind of energy. But it looks more along the lines as this is perhaps a change occurring in your career or your financial situation. Week 2, Leo, we have this Knight of Wands energy. Now, he may be a little bit immature. If you're a female, Leo, this could represent a relationship where the other person is coming in kind of hot and fast, as it were. This can be a little bit impulsive. He can be a little bit impulsive at times. He is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It is also typically a masculine energy below the age of 35. So more along the lines of adolescence, 20 to 35 range in age. If this is you, Leo, this is indicating your challenges perhaps not to be or to swiftly take action on a situation. Now, your advice card is this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is very prominent in ruling with the hand of generosity. He is a stable, well-grounded. So I'm really taking this is that whatever the situation, don't be too hasty in that regards. Because if this is your advice card, it's saying, okay, let's really take a look at the finance. You may end up getting some sort of assistance, as it were. Perhaps it's that stimulus. If you're here in the Americas, perhaps it's the stimulus coming in for you. Perhaps it's your tax money. Perhaps it's some sort of community resource. But it could also represent the energy of an older masculine energy. Over the age of 35, he comes with his own wisdom and experience. He comes with a sense of stability and security and abundance, for sure. And in that sense of generosity as well. And then again, if that's you, Leo, that's the goal to achieve. That's really what you're after. You also have this 8 of Pentacles in reverse as a potential outcome. Now, 8 of Pentacles upright represents somebody who's been doing the same thing so long that they've mastered this skill or trade, but often they get a little bored with it, and when they get that way, they tend to make mistakes in their productivity. They tend to be so hyper-focused on getting as many out as possible that they may miss something. But this is simply because they've been doing it so long. The flip side to this is that you've mastered this craft for so long and done so many of them that you may be taking it to a new level. You may be refining it in some fashion. You may be implementing a change on it. Or you may be moving away from it in some sort of fashion because of your because of it being such a habit. You may be gaining a new position on it. Yeah, the chicken's out there, huh, Snow? Give her a minute. Week 3, I'm seeing you really in your own reading here, Leo, because you have the King of Wands energy. Now, the King of Wands is very much a strategist. He does indeed follow his passions and drives. Lots of Wands and Pentacles out here so far, Leo. But again, he has valor, he has nobility, and he's a natural born leader. So this is indeed you stepping up to the plate, perhaps coming out of week 2 with this, okay, time for something new energy, and you kind of taking charge of the situation. This is what this challenge is for the week. I do want to kind of highlight here that it is going to take, if you can see that lion and lizard here in, or salamander as it were, in the card, what that's representing is having the courage, the natural courage for that leadership, for that challenge to take place. And salamanders through medieval times were commonly placed as a kind of a symbol of transition and being able to walk through the fires, as it were. So while you're pursuing new passions and ideas and creative endeavors, you're also in some way protected from things that might harm you along the way, is what that's indicating. 3 of Cups then, Leo, is your advice. This is saying go ahead and celebrate. You've had some sort of win, perhaps. You've had something that is worth sharing with others this month, or early in the month, I should say. And with it, it's bringing a lot of joy to not only you, but to others around you. So go ahead and celebrate it. That said, for this week, the transition does in fact occur. Whether it's caught you off guard or not is another potential with this card, but this indeed is the card of transformation. Death is holding vigil here, so there is a moment of pause to kind of get your bearings as to what exactly could be happening as it arises. But by the same token, it's the end of one thing and the beginning of something new is what you have to realize, Leo. Week 4, you're looking at the young, the ever contemplative Page of Swords energy, Leo. Now, this page, again, younger than the age of 35, masculine energy, although it doesn't have to be. But typically it is. There's a sense of adolescence with him. But he is intellectual enough that he takes time to calmly observe and review and contemplate what it is that he wants and how he wants to go about doing it. Now, because he's a page, he may need a nudge now and then to set him off in the direction. But he's looking towards his future here, Leo. He's looking at where he wants to go very clearly, especially since this transition is happening. What may hold him back or you back towards the end of the month, Leo, is that 8 of Swords energy. This is your advice card for towards the end of the month. What it's indicating to me is you may be stuck in your head, maybe stuck in your ways or stuck in your ideas about a situation. And the best thing for you to do is just kind of lift that blindfold and realize you're not as stuck as you think you are. That's really key to this card because there's nothing indefinitely holding this woman here. Her binds are not as tight as she thinks they are. It's simply a matter of kind of wiggling and shaking it off in order to realize, hey, wait a minute, you really can get out of this situation. What happens, though, potentially, if you do manage to do that, Leo, is you step into the role, and this goes back to that leadership card of the King of Wands the week before. You step really truly into that leadership role of delegation and management. 3 of Wands is all about watching ships come in, and this includes your finance. It includes observing the seas of life and the changes that have been made. And with it becomes a sense of responsibility, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So what I'm really seeing potentially with this whole reading in its entirety, and I'll go back to this 8 of Wands here, is that there's some sort of rapid change coming this month for you, Leo, that involves perhaps pursuing your passions, pursuing a creative energy, but it's also making you step up to the plate and not only take ownership in the actions, but leadership role as well. And that may be a big change for you, Leo. Behind this card, wow, behind this card, I'm going to keep going because this is great. Behind your overall energy card, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card, a Courage card. Leo, all of this, you came up, this would be Leo in and of themselves in the tarot deck. What this is all saying is with that courage, with that strength, and that decision to move into a new direction, one that you feel more passionate about, one that's not the humdrum you've been doing all along, perhaps, or taking on more responsibility in a situation, you're going to get paid more. You're going to have more finance. You're going to have maybe more responsibilities, but there'll be new responsibilities that you really enjoy. Let's see what other themes there are for the month here. I'm getting called to the Good Tarot. Okay. Good Tarot does not read reversals, just so we're all aware here, Leos. These have really been pre-shuffled pretty good, but let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Leo. Yeah, I'm not taking all those. The birds chirping because it's a bright, sunny day. Let's see, what else does Leo need to know for January 2021, please? Thank you. We've got 3 of Wands energy again coming out. 3 of Fire. Yep. Fool card energy. Not surprised to see that one either. One more, please, Spirits, and thank you. For Leo, January 2021. Thank you. We've got the 2 of Water. Here it is again. 2 of Cups energy is really kind of the only change that may indicate a relationship in particular, Leo. But let's start with the 3 of Fire. 3 of Fire again, that's looking out at responsibilities, management, delegation. Taking a role that is responsible for others, is leadership. We're looking at the Fool card energy. That's that new path you're on. That's that transformation. Fool energy is all about something new and exciting you've never done before. It may involve some travel, potentially, but mostly it is simply new. And the beautiful thing about Fool card energy is Spirit has you back with it too. You don't go in that direction without some higher divine guidance and assistance. 2 of Cups, though, 2 of Water. So with 2 of Water energy, there is often a partner who has seen some trials and tribulations with you. They may be your strength this month as much as you are theirs, Leo. And that may be kind of what this 2 of Pentacles decision was about. Was how does it affect not only me, but those I love, those around me. And in particular, if you're a couple, Leo, that this would indicate comfort and strength within the relationship. Soulmate energy, really, with this 2 of Cups card. Choices and decisions again, nonetheless. Is this something that fulfills you? Is this something that satisfies you? Because it's Cups energy, it's an emotional satisfaction with battles, again, trials and tribulations along the way. So it's not an isolated energy by any means. It's someone who's had a lot of personal growth and perhaps growth in a relationship. I'm going to take one more from the Archangel deck. See what they have to say for you, Leo. And again, if you'd like a more personal reading for a situation or challenge in your life, feel free to reach out to me at any of the addresses given in my about information or down below. And please don't forget to click like and subscribe. I wish you all the best, Leo. Let's see what the angels have to say. One card, please. for Leo to summarize January 2021. Angels, what would you like Leo to know, please? What would you like Leo to know? Being maybe? Yes. Okay. Angel therapy. It says, give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. Leo, this goes back to that Two of Pentacles energy. I feel that frustration of Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Leo, and way back here towards the end is what I'm seeing this card relate to. It's about letting go. It's about whatever it is that you're worried about, you're not going to get right, in particular because you are a Leo, or you're uncertain about. Give that back up to a higher power so that way you can be divinely and securely guided to the path you're meant to be on. I sure do hope that helps, Leo. Again, I wish you the best. Take care.